you want to talk about. The power is yours.
The power is yours.
And yes, I know we're going to it early, but this show is definitely for you. So this is all about what you guys want to talk about. So let's see. Cassidius, who I'm assuming is hailing from Orlando this time.
Yep. From Orlando.
All right. Says, will Agent Smith be in it? There is no indications that Hugo Weaving is in this film.
The way Hugo Weaving is, he hates every role he does after he's done doing it. So
actually, he didn't hate his Lord of the Rings character. That was the only one that he didn't hate.
I wonder why though, because he looked pretty frou-frou in that movie.
He loves. I think it might be his love of Tolkien.
I guess so, but God dog, Agent Smith was awesome. You got to play Megatron, damn it.
Right.
You stole it from Frank Welker, so you better be proud of that.
Should have been Megatron the entire time.
Well, no, actually, no. They did a not side by side, but they did like one where they put Welker's voice in, reading the lines. It just didn't fit. Given how Megatron looked in that movie and his voice, it didn't fit. It was weird.
We don't think Frank Welker could have really done it.
No, they showed Frank Welker doing it, and they were like, it just didn't sound menacing compared to what he looked like on screen.
I have a hard time believing that.
Again,
I mean, I don't know. Like I think it just depends because it's like his design, even though took some similarities from the original, but like when you kind of compare them side by side, I mean, they essentially look like two different characters in hindsight. Like,
I guess.
Like literally, Optimus was literally the only one that was really recognizable for the most part.
Optimus was unchangeable. I'm sorry. There is nobody that can do Peter Cullen's Optimus Prime. Nope. That's kind of a locked in.
Right. Even on Earthrise, the War for Cybertron, the guy don't sound nothing like Peter Cullen, and it's kind of jarring for me.
I think he does a pretty good job.
I'm not saying he doesn't do a good job.
Yeah, because I thought he was really good in Kingdom though.
If
for the most
Peter
part.
Cullen is alive, Peter Cullen should be Prime.
Someone needs to digitize that man's voice, much like they do for the AI and speaking.
And James Earl Jones.
And James Earl Jones too. Yep. Yes. You know what? We should come up with a short list of people's voises that need to be digitized
We might
forever.
have to do that. All right.
That sounds like a good show.
Back to the chat. Never Ending Story is not Isekai. Confirmed. I don't know about that.
I don't know about that at all.
Only if you cut out like the last 20 minutes, but that would make it a complete story.
Sure, exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
All right. Wolverine Solid X. He said, "What if was good?" Which absolutely, I liked it.
What if was good?
I mean, they're good, but the first one and the third one are just okay, in my honest opinion. That second one was freaking top tier, number 10 in my honest opinion.
I think part of the reason why the second one was so good is because of the amount of people that it had in it, the amount of characters, and just how well their performance was done.
And it was like not even close to anything we've seen.
That too. Like they need to quickly get away from pulling elements from previous movies that they've done. They need to get away from that.
They've done that too much.
This is supposed to be what if, not what if. A little bit of the MCU. We need to go wild with this shit.
But it's okay. Here's the thing: What If has always covered both sides of that spectrum, though.
No, I get you.
Yeah.
I get you. But it feels like they did a little too much with this most recent one. It was still good. It was just it felt like it borrowed a little too heavily.
What you think, Father?
Already established.
I think it was more so. I think it was more so where it borrowed real heavy from. The first episode was when I think borrowed the most, which I think once again, with this being a new thing to general audiences, this is that first episode I think was the thing to kind of ease people in. Yeah, this is to say like, okay, this is different, but remember this story. What if we flipped it around? So like with T'Challa as Star-Lord, that one really did a lot different there. Like we still got introduced to certain characters or whatever, but the dynamic with Star-Lord or with T'Challa as Star-Lord, the dynamic was completely different. So
right,
I expect that from this point on, it's going to start veering into unfamiliar territory.
Okay,
I sure hope so.
That's what it seemed like to me, because like when you just from looking at episode 1 and episode 2, it's different. To me it felt different. Because one just felt like First Avenger, but with Peggy. This one literally felt like, okay, this is kind of different, even though it's Guardians of the Galaxy technically starring T'Challa, but it's different.
Yeah. Now, King Takim is right. in the chat. Episode 3, he loves how they kept the downer aspect of this What If episode. Seeing Hank Pym go crazy over grief and start murdering Avengers was kind of cool.
I was talking to GQ about this earlier. It didn't make any sense. And I'm going to tell you why it didn't make any sense. I got a beef with you, right? I'm not going to go to your job and start killing your coworkers. I'm going to fucking come to you and probably do something with you. He was going around, these people had nothing to do, didn't know this, anything at all. It's a team that, is putting together, knew nothing at all. I'm a dude sitting in a donut shop. You killed me because this guy you think has something to do with your daughter being killed?
Right.
That doesn't make sense to me.
Now,
check the moderator on that. See, somebody posted a link or something.
When you post links, because we can end up getting stuff in the chat, so that it's going to do that. Now, to answer your question on that, you have to remember in Ant-Man, what was Hank's state of mind? He hated S.H.I.E.L.D. He also was mourning the loss of Janet, so he was already super against S.H.I.E.L.D. And then they take his daughter, and she dies under their duty too. He wanted to prevent anyone else from being conscripted by S.H.I.E.L.D. into being
understandable.
A hero. Right.
I don't know you. I'm not gonna kill you, but I go over and tell. It's like this dude's an asshole.
No, I think what he wanted to do, he wanted Fury to feel failure.
Yeah.
Basically, at every possibility. It's like I will, any plans you got, can just completely and utterly destroy them, and you will just feel despair and pain and all of that, and yeah. But seeing Fury flip around like that was hilarious.
Dog, I was like, wait a minute. I was like, what? I was like, Fury doing all these. What the hell is going on here?
But I love how he was like, you know what? We should be allies. I think I'll stay a little while. It's like, oh, what's this about to be? That was hilarious.
Oh man, Sidious
okay, hold on.
Is up to it again. Like
it's not showing.
You know what? You know what he's probably trying to do. He's probably trying to post a GIF.
Oh. Yeah, don't.
We gotta do all that.
I'm in my view, and it just says ready for caught messages. It's not showing me any caught
messages. Because just don't worry about whatever the GIF is or whatever you might be posting, because we don't want you to keep getting.
Yeah, Conceptual Elixirs, what is up? Good.
What's up,
good?
Sir? How you doing?
Endeavor Drew, welcome in. He just finished the Omega level threat in Avengers. We were talking about that yesterday.
Awesome. All right, so for everybody that's coming in, power has already been given to the people. You guys, so whatever y'all want to talk about, bring it up in chat.
So there's that. Talk about the Spider-Man trailer. He's trying to post a picture of Doctor Strange's new hair wig.
Okay,
that did look bad.
Okay, here's the thing. Most everybody has probably seen that trailer, so don't worry about that. If they haven't seen it, we'll probably get a link in the Discord or something like that.
That looked bad. His wig does look bad.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
What?
Oh, here's the thing, man. Doctor Strange probably got some new product. He's putting I'm trying to figure out why he snow globed the daggone Sanctum Sanctorum.
Dude, everybody's been saying stuff about why is the Sanctum like all snowed over? I'm like, dude, a whole bunch of weird shit always is happening in the Sanctum. It's like it's the nexus of magic. So of course weird shit's gonna happen in there.
Here's the one thing that I think is interesting though. And again, it is I get it. They gotta tell a story. But Strange from Doctor Strange's movie, the first movie, to Strange in Infinity War felt like a quantum leap in skill, power, and all of that. Yeah. Now it's like you having trouble doing this make the world forget spell?
Right.
And again, I get it. They got to tell their story. But it felt, the first time I watched that trailer, I'm like, this is the man that went forward and saw 14,605 possibilities of a fight. Now all of a sudden you can't do a simple forget spell
with someone talking.
Granted, that still took a lot of effort for him. So
no doubt,
this man was concentrating through thousands. How many?
14,605
millions of different
that's
lifetimes.
A lot of effort.
It's a lot of effort.
The fact that he remembered how many he did is even more hilarious.
Yeah.
So again, I get it. They're telling a story. That's cool. Whatever. We'll see what happens.
Strange doing the spell in the first place just struck me as odd. It was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, the fact that he agreed to it is kind of interesting.
Quick,
but
it's Mephisto.
You think Strange
down that rabbit hole?
Okay, hold on. So you think Strange is Mephisto is what you're saying?
Mephisto is doing a Loki and is saying he's not Strange as Mephisto.
Okay.
And the real Doctor Strange is probably off being handled
possibly.
That would be an interesting swerve.
Yeah, it would be.
Hold on, is Mephisto under some? No.
Hey,
Mephisto is a Ghost Rider thing. Not exclusively, but what I'm saying is, then again, that's Fox, so they own it.
Yeah.
They can let him borrow it, whatever.
Yeah, he's literally the devil. I want to say what's up to G Blitzkrieg. He's our newest follower.
Hey, welcome to the show.
Is making comments in there. He says, "I ain't buying that he messed up. He is the master sorcerer." He's absolutely right. He's 100% absolutely right.
I don't know though, but Wong, excuse me, said,
"Hey, Strange, don't
do that."
And
as he was leaving to go to Brooklyn or whatever the hell.
Can we talk about that real quick? Every time some shit getting ready to go down, Wong is dipping.
Cause Wong knows.
Hey,
come on, dog. All right, Wong.
Yeah. According to what it looks like in Shang-Chi, he had an appointment in China somewhere.
More than likely, but either way it goes, Wong was like, "Look, man, I cut off Cole Obsidian's hand. I'm out. I did this for y'all.
Right?
Where you going?" He's like,
"I'm on vacation.
I'm out.
Out of here. I'm out."
He closed up the portal and everything. He's like, "Make your call. I'm out."
G Blitzkrieg came over from Facebook. Paul, I think he came from your little pre-show that you did. That's pretty dope.
Oh, cool.
I think that's.
Oh yeah. That may be my guy I was talking to, Gabriel. Hey, what's up, man?
Yeah. No,
Hand of Omega, you might be very upset because I don't think there's gonna be no Spidey 2099. Also, Cosidius said he's ready to see Matt Murdock, which might have been.
That ain't Matt Murdock.
Look, man.
First off, he was fat. Go look at his belly.
No. What I'm saying, well, maybe that was supposed to be Froggy.
Wow.
Again, I'm not
why
saying.
Why would a defense lawyer be slamming that shit in front of you like that?
I'm not saying that he was in any of the trailer. I'm just saying Matt Murdock might be there in the movie.
Be there, but people are saying the person who's slamming stuff in front of him.
That doesn't make any sense. That would be the prosecutor.
No.
Like here, boom, here you go.
Yeah.
So I want to throw it back to something earlier. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Finish your thing.
Oh no, just really quick. Wolverine Solid asked about the Batman film.
Oh, thank you. I was just getting ready to throw to
March
that.
2022, sir.
Yeah, I was just getting ready to throw to that.
Oh, the Batman.
Yeah, the Batman.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
They showed.
That's because my man got COVID, and he didn't want to work out.
Oh, you talking about Pattinson?
Yeah.
Oh,
I could have swore he got COVID.
That did
for
happen.
like a little
He
bit.
didn't want to commit to the workout, and he caught COVID. So
there you go. Stay healthy. Drink your grapefruit juice and orange juice.
They did talk about the Batman at CinemaCon. It was kind of like a sizzle reel of stuff that there was nothing really new that they showed. Matt Reeves was talking about it, but just saying like, he can't wait to show it off. Honestly, I don't need to see anything else with the Batman. That first trailer was just so fire. That thing was just incredible. It really
pretty
was
much like they really don't need to
don't need to show anything else.
Really,
I just have a problem with Batman taking more than 20 hits to take out a regular low level thug.
He was raged out. This is year one. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you, Batman.
Raged out Batman would be even worse.
It's like even though that guy was the example, like, because like I know he was supposed to be the example because he was the dude that ran up first. But good God,
raged out. Here's the thing:
listening to his face break.
No, I get it, but
one of those moments where I was like, okay, I kind of see what he's trying to get this message across,
right?
And then, like by the eighth time he smacked him, I was like, oh God.
Okay, but here's the thing: a raged out Batman doesn't know his own strength. He would have knocked him out probably with 1 or 2 punches.
But he kept on going.
Out
he didn't
already.
care.
He was just breaking his face.
He didn't care. He was just gonna break
He
it.
just didn't give a shit.
Again,
he was.
We will see.
The first 2 hits knocked the dude off his feet.
We will see if Twinkle Pants
knocked him out.
Pattinson can do it and pull it off. We will see.
Right.
Look, as long as he doesn't come out
so
with
you
some
still
type
don't
of super shiny, sparkling ass bat suit, I'm fine.
and we won't have
again.
That,
and that regular ass car Batmobile. That's still on my nerves.
Well, this is supposed to be
you didn't want the Batman Forever Batmobile, did you?
No, not really.
Okay. All right.
It's all right. I did pick up a Batmobile today, though. It was awesome.
Oh, you did?
Which one?
Yes, I am not. You will see it on when the unboxing video happens.
Unboxing is coming out.
Okay.
It's not, so y'all stay tuned for that. It's awesome.
Does it light up?
No.
Oh.
It's for one of the best ones.
What's up
Joker
with Joker 2? We hope it doesn't happen. How about that?
I
Yeah.
don't even understand why
it's Warner Brothers. They're
that
doing
movie.
it.
That movie told its story, and that should be it, man. We should not see that Joker again.
You said the stupid Baker.
They're going to find a way to fit that Joker in, and it's going to be like he's going to be like the catalyst, like they showed at the end of the first one, and then he's probably going to lead. to be an influence on the actual Jokers.
So
blah
you
blah
think
blah.
they're going to figure out a way to say, "Hey, Marvel did it, so we can do it."
Dude, they've been doing that for the last.
Hey, it's
Right.
not like
They've been doing that for the
haven't
last
made
8 years.
choice
Trying.
before.
Right.
to do that
They've been
anymore.
trying it.
All
For
right,
the last. All right. So Head of Omega's waiting for Luthor.
Oh God.
It'd be hilarious if they did. It'd be hilarious if they did it though.
Too. I could see them doing it too. I really could. I can see them doing
Dude,
it.
I just
Yep.
don't.
It'd be a movie all about him being born in Smallville and moving
Yeah.
to the big city. And then
he
you
meets
never
Clark and
you,
all
you,
that
you
other
hear
stuff.
about this meteor that lands, but like you'll
Right.
never see Superman or Clark or anybody.
Nope.
It'll just be.
So
you know.
this is actually something I did want to bring up too. So April O'Neil is going to be a confirmed beat 'em up character in that new Turtles game.
I'm upset
Shredder's
about
Revenge.
that.
All right.
Why?
Why are you
I'm
upset
hella
about that?
upset because
Why?
I want Casey.
Whatever.
You
April
might be able to
O'Neil.
get a
That was
DLC.
I'm
DLC.
not upset. I'm just mad that she's the one that came first.
Bro, you gotta realize.
Wait, hold on.
But she came first in the.
Did you
No.
legitimately just say that Casey came first?
No, I'm saying I'm upset that April came first. I wanted
April
Casey
came
to
April
be-
was there first.
What are you
This is
talking
true.
about?
Yeah, April did-
April
April
was
did
the
come
first
first. Yeah.
extra character on the show, besides the Turtles.
Yeah,
I mean,
and
that's
in the
fine.
comics.
I think
And
like
in the
it's,
comics.
I think they
So,
just
come
mean
on.
like as far as characters that's actually.
I don't
kicking
care.
ass.
Look, April O'Neil had a ninja figure, so she's all right. She's all right in my book.
I mean, she's fine. It's not that she shouldn't
I know, but
be
for
in
the
there.
game,
It's just that like folks
I
like
would just like
folks
to
will
have
think the
that-
Casey
that
first
brawl.
because it's like Casey
fights.
Casey is that dude. Like folks are gonna think like, hey, what is like if April's in there,
Casey
where's
was paid by Scott Amell. I don't want to hear it anymore.
First off, we're not gonna talk about that bullshit. Okay.
And he was also
Please.
played by Elias Cortez. I really don't want to hear it.
So
Look, Chris Evans did the voice of him in 2007. So hey, Captain America was Casey Jones at some point.
That was random, but I'll allow it. That was cool. But no, so he played. Chris Evans was his voice in the CG animated one.
I don't know.
Yep.
The one with Sarah Michelle Gellar as April.
Probably.
Yep.
That was
was
like-
Chris Evans.
Dude, I love that.
That was a
movie.
million years ago.
I love that movie though.
That was
like,
funny when you buy like a 4-pack of Turtles movies that's in there because they ain't got no other choice.
It's too bad. I mean, it was good.
No, it's very good.
Yeah, it was a good one. I was surprised how much I liked it.
It sucks that Turtles 3 had to be in the
yeah.
pack though.
Shredder's
Yeah.
daughter is cool. Kyrie, is it? No, I don't think it was Kyrie. I think it was Karai. It's
Damn
Karai.
it! Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, it's
Damn it,
Karai.
Karai.
Something like
not
that.
Kyrie. It's Karai. Yeah.
I kind of
Stabler
like.
Casey
I actually
forever.
like the way they told that story in the 2013 CG series
Me too.
with Karai. Like I
Yeah.
really like that. Like I honestly thought I wasn't gonna like that show watching it, but the writing in it was so good. Like I was surprised.
Conceptual Elixirs is right. My man from Smallville, Michael Rosenbaum was one of the best live-action Luthors.
He was.
Dude, he's been trying to come back, dude. They just
Well,
won't let him do it.
Well, that's technically not true. They wanted him to be Lex in Crisis, but they were like, "Well, we don't have a script for you, and we don't know how much we're
Well,
gonna pay you." And
here's the other
he
thing.
Was like,
he kind of they screwed him over, or he screwed himself over in Smallville because remember they had very near the end. He just kind of either had his hissy fit or they had a hissy fit with him, and okay, so it was him. So once you do that, man, I'm sorry, you did that to yourself because you played him for 9 seasons, and there was 10 seasons in the show. You played him for like 9 seasons with no problem. All of a sudden, you got a problem. It's like, I'm sorry, dude. That's on
Hannibal
you.
Omega said, "Bring back his dad, Lionel." You know what?
Yo, I
John
love-
Glover is the
I
Yeah,
love
John
John
Glover.
is the GOAT.
yes,
Hey,
John
hey.
He was the
Glover
GOAT,
great.
man.
He redeemed himself for me. He redeemed himself for me on Smallville because in Batman and Robin, he sucked.
Yeah, he did.
But that's not his fault because
Right.
I mean,
He's
that
the
movie was.
professor, right?
The man
he's
still
Professor
getting his
Woodruff.
DC
Yeah.
checks though. I can't blame him.
Yeah. He was the first person that Poison Ivy killed in that really, 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 really bad movie. Really bad movie.
Yeah.
Who was
I
the
mean,
Luthor from Lois and Clark? That was John Shea.
John Shea.
John Shea. He wasn't bad.
I haven't watched it. Oh, the old one. The
Yeah,
old one.
Lois
Okay.
and Clark.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what? I don't know. The actor, like, he's not bad. I just think like it just depends on certain roles, because like, I think he did good, but like, I maybe just when I look at him, like, I just don't see I don't see Lex completely. You know, like that was kind of like my issue with his Lex.
My thing with Lex is nobody's got Clancy Brown's voice.
Right.
So that's strike one. And then strike two is like they're not as they don't write him as cool as he's written on that Superman show and all the anime, the Justice League and stuff. He is written so well
very cool
on those shows.
We already talked about because for whatever reason, the writers for the animated stuff know what they're doing.
Yep.
And anything live action is like, man, I just got out of writing
Probably because
school.
they're closer to the source
What are
material and they
comic
know where to
books?
pull it from.
Yeah.
Like they don't like comic books, the live action writers.
Yep. Kevin Spacey was not great as Luther,
No, he
dude.
was not.
I don't know what you talking
That's-
smoking on there.
No, the only
he was
reason,
not.
like, listen, maybe if they would have gave him more room to do what he do, it'd be fine. But because like they tried to have him follow,
Channel Hackman. No.
Yeah,
like,
they literally
right,
tried to make
'cause
him the Gene Hackman one as
he
a
was
follow up.
he basically was supposed to be the Gene Hackman Luthor, but it
Singer hamstrung him on that one, dude.
He hamstrung that entire movie because he made Brandon Routh channeled Christopher Reeve, which
Yep.
was a mistake.
Yep, because Ralph. After that, like, dude, every movie I saw with Ralph after that Superman movie is like, this dude is awesome.
Yeah, he's great.
He was hilarious in Scott Pilgrim. I'm like, what? Like, this dude is good.
Sometimes
was that movie?
Just don't know how to utilize their talent.
What was that movie? Donnie Darko? Was that the one he was in?
Wait, was that Donnie Darko? Wait, no, Donnie Darko wasn't that? I thought that was.
There was a different movie he was in
wasn't
because I
Donnie
watched it
Darko,
at
Donnie
Dido's house one
Darko
time.
was,
the one with Brandon Routh. He was.
Yeah.
It was shortly after he did Superman Returns.
It was some kind of zombie thing, and the Jimmy Olsen from Superman Returns was in that movie too.
Yeah, I can't remember.
I can't remember it either, but it wasn't Donnie Darko because that was Johnny Depp.
Giancarlo
Esposito is Luther. Stop it. Yeah, now he's just saying whatever.
I guess so, but nah, like for real. If Spacey was able to be Spacey, he would have been a way better Luthor than what we got. But the fact that he pigeonholed him into, nope, you got to be the Gene Hackman continued. Like come on.
That whole movie was
Dylan Dog. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Reinvigorating Christopher Reeve Superman, and it just didn't work. It did.
Yeah.
Now, to Ralph's credit, he did a good job for what he was given.
Oh, no doubt.
To his credit.
Again,
but
that
was
costume,
a mistake overall.
That costume with that little small burgundy cape and really dinky small chest S looked really bad though.
The costume itself was just bad.
And then carrying a kryptonite island.
I mean, that was Herculean, but come on, man. That's way too much. That's way too much.
The plan for that was just dumb.
Yeah.
it was dumb all around, but it was.
Yeah, that was.
All right, so somebody bring something else up, please.
Yeah, please.
If I just go away, the power went out. I hear thunder and things are shaking.
Yeah.
Oh God!
You know why? It's because you got that damn beanie on.
It's too tight. So Goro187, great name by the way. Goro187, I love that name. Why can't you guys spit some respect on Skinny Jeans, Nicolas Cage, Superman? Hell no.
Well, okay.
It never saw the light of day outside of behind the scenes. We don't know.
Nicolas Cage was channeling his outer long-haired I want to be Superman. And again, I'll give that man credit. He has a lifelong campaign and a love affair for Superman.
He named his son Kal-El,
right, and he owns one of the Action Comics #1, super high grade ones.
Oh, wow.
I'll give him credit for that because the dude he's dedicated.
He's a Superman superfan.
He would suck ass as Superman,
Pig?
but he is dedicated. Has seen what?
Pig?
No, I want
Pig.
to see it. I heard it's good.
I've heard it's good though.
You should watch Pig and you should watch Willy's Wonderland and then go back to everything you just said and laugh about it.
Oh no, and that's fine. Again, Nicholas.
I
recently
revisited Raising Arizona.
I'm just
so,
amazed
I mean,
I'm sorry.
It's like, look, Cage knows what to do when he's in the lane that he's in, and I respect him for it. As nuts as it is,
Willy's Wonderland was an hour and a half long, and he didn't say one word.
Like I said,
movie.
Cage knows what he is doing for the lane that he is in. He knows what he's doing.
All right. So we got a new topic. Hannah Omega is asking, any news on the Marvel's Midnight Suns game? Yes, because that trailer just came out today.
God.
If you guys don't know,
there's a Midnight Suns game?
Yes,
there's an XCOM Marvel game.
Hold on. Fire Axis, who did the great XCOM rebuild for 2K games, XCOM and XCOM 2. Their next project is a tactical RPG using Marvel characters called Marvel's Midnight Suns. And it's all based around magic and occult stuff. But oddly, the roster includes Iron Man, Captain America, and Wolverine.
And Blade.
Blade? Okay, I'll give you Blade. Blade is a cult. I'll give you that. Nico Minoru, a cult. They also had Doctor Strange, a cult.
Mm-hmm.
Why are Captain America, Iron Man, and Wolverine in that game?
I don't know.
Okay, hold on.
We know.
Here's why.
Why? Here you go.
Iron Man, high levels of science seems like magic, so there's your magic. Wolverine, immortal, seems like he basically cannot die. And Captain America, godlike strength and a human.
I'll go even
Plus,
simpler.
they need familiar characters.
There you go. Well, there it is, right there.
I was trying to go beyond the second grade answer.
Right.
So
I was just hoping
keep it simple,
once
stupid.
again
It was just
we
that
had
easy.
some type of Ultimate Alliance thing coming out that I would enjoy for a while.
Nope. Single player tactical RPG, which I guess for some people is kind of disappointing.
for all people,
I'm
it's
not
kind of
completely
disappointing.
disappointed.
Nobody's playing RTS games anymore.
Maze,
Not
if
too
he's in the
much.
chat, is having a fit right now.
Dude, like, come on. XCOM was actually really good, though. I love that.
30 years ago.
No, it was good when they released it less than 10 years ago. Come
30
on.
years ago,
It was
XCOM. I
good.
remember
No,
XCOM 30
it
years
was
ago.
really good.
On the
Girl
Amiga,
says
on the Amiga
Wolverine
too.
Girl says Wolverine has dealt with the supernatural. He literally had a demon inside his body. I mean, that's kind of true.
Whatever.
And
Goro
he-
also said the
and
biggest
he
tragedy
survived-
in superhero movies it was how they mistreated Darwin in X-Men First Class.
Oh, we really don't want to.
Here's
Boy,
the
you
thing.
ain't never lied
Here's-
about that.
all he
wanna
had to
talk
do,
about
if he wanted to survive that, is just turn himself into a Caucasian man. He would have been fine.
Yes.
All he had to do.
Ooh,
Going through all them other chances, just turn yourself into a white
Turn
man
into-
for a second.
like,
You'd have been
you
all
wanna
right.
survive, turn into a white man.
Boom.
Exactly.
You'd have been good.
The thing is, I just love like as fondly as we look back on Days of Futures Past. I like how they just literally like killed off like half the people in the first movie. Just unceremoniously, they were just
it was
dead.
rampant destruction. Literally.
All right, King Takeem, y'all seen Kung Fu on HBO Max?
I have seen, and it's actually not an HBO Max show. It's actually a CW show.
Okay.
I've seen the first couple of episodes. It's all right. It's not that great. It's all right.
I'm not interested, honestly. Like
Yeah.
if I were to watch anything remotely too, I'd much rather just watch Warrior on HBO Max, which I've heard is far superior. So,
Okay.
you know,
Who should play Laura Wolvie, the girl that already played her?
Oh, I forget her name. Daphne or something. But just play X-23. Yeah.
By the time they get
That-
around to
I mean,
doing that,
it's-
she'll be old enough anyway.
This is true.
it's yeah. I mean, I think like for her, like it probably wouldn't hurt to just get the original girl, because I mean it's been what 4 years.
Dude,
Like
she was a
3, 4
badass.
years now.
She was the most
So,
badass 11-year-old
and-
I've ever
She
seen.
was, man.
I was like,
And
holy
I didn't
God,
really
man.
know what to expect from it, but I think the way they handled it, you know, just with the whole thing with her, you know, obviously being Mexican and all that, with how they handled that
dude.
and whatever,
Dude,
because like
she
you know
was
how
sitting
they
there
greeted her,
eating-
but the way
she-
they did it.
She
really
was
well.
sitting there eating Lucky Charms, and then the next scene, you saw her walk out and throw a man's head into the parking lot. That's all I needed to know. She was awesome. She was just over there just eating cereal, looking all innocent and whatnot. Next thing you know, this dude was decapitated and his head was rolling in the parking lot, and she was killing folks.
So, girl,
Yeah.
we try and keep your posts a little bit short. We want to be able to have them fit on our screen so people can read them.
Yeah,
So we can get.
There's
to
nothing
so we
wrong
don't-
with it.
Yeah,
Just
there's
try
nothing wrong
not
with your
to
posts.
type a lot.
Just don't type a lot. That's all we ask. So, couple things. Cassidius 75 is asking, what do we think about Stargirl season 2? I've only watched the first couple
never
episodes.
watched
It's been just about the same as the first season, which was pretty steady. The production level has always been pretty good, so I don't mind that. Also, let's see. There was also Wolverine Solid X saying AJ Lee.
AJ Lee,
think not.
she looks good. She could have been an interesting Laura. She could do crazy. But again, I still like the other girl. She was pretty cool.
Yeah. No.
She was.
So Goro was trying to say, I think Black Panther T'Challa will return down the line. How, you may ask? I mean, he probably has he's going to continue that. He hit the threshold again. So I think it's a worthy. I definitely think he's going to return, and I would love to hear what your thought is, your theory. Multiverse version. That's kind of exactly what I said. It was probably going to happen. They'll pull someone from the multiverse and say, no, this is T'Challa. This is going to be
and
the
again,
T'Challa
and that would be fine.
Cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, no,
we'll see.
Honestly, they never should have. If they don't recast T'Challa, it would be a major mistake. If they don't allow T'Challa's stories to continue, that'll be a major mistake.
They need to recast
The thing is, I ultimately felt like that was, like I just ultimately feel like that it's not a decision they could have made immediately.
Oh no! I totally understand that.
Fresh they is. So like if they try to say that like we're never gonna do it, then it's like no, that's problematic.
And that's almost kind of the way
definitely be a mistake.
Right, isn't that's kind of the way a lot of people were taking it when Feige said it. They were like saying, "Oh, well, they're never going to recast." I was like, "No, that's not quite what they said." He said at this time.
Yeah, well, at the time he didn't want to talk about it because he really just died.
It just happened.
Yeah,
y'all asking me about, we gonna recast T'Challa? Have some respect.
But you know how people are.
Michael B. Jordan will be the new Black Panther. Wow.
I mean,
wow.
That'd be different.
He's family. He could be.
Yeah, he is.
Oh man, you know what? Girls fired up. You know, I might have to grant him regular status right away so the mod won't hit him. Because he's he's excited.
Goodness, look who decided to join
Marcus
the party late as all get out. That's all right though.
That's
glad to have you here.
Salute, sir.
M'Baku for Black Panther.
I don't know. As much as I love Winston Duke, I want him to be
the buzzing of flies to him.
Honestly, I think that M'Baku, I love him the way he is. I don't want him to change. He needs to be exactly the way he was.
Yeah.
He needs to. He was great. I loved him. He was great.
I mean, he's like, I want my mother and my sister to stay here. That's fine. No harm will come to them.
Yeah.
I could use an army. I bet you could. Man, M'Baku was awesome,
He was awesome. I love it.
The delivery of that was so great.
Yep. Is Shuri old enough to be? Yes, she is old enough, and that's probably what's actually going on because she hurt herself doing a stunt today.
There's a couple of things we talk about. Well, I honestly in the chat, and I think a lot of people, especially the wrestling fans in the ether, will love to talk about this. So CM Punk returned to AEW last week.
Hold on, how you can't bring up topics?
I just wanted to talk about it because you mentioned AJ Lee.
You cannot bring up if the people
mentioned AJ Lee.
If the people bring up the topic, then fine.
I've been countermanded. Come on, somebody bring up the whole.
You don't
CM
understand
Punk
what power to the people means, do you?
Somebody bring up the CM Punk.
Someone brought up the whole thing with Belair losing his SummerSlam, getting squashed at SummerSlam. So,
well, you know
what? Hey, you can't be switching
you really
topics.
Can't.
You can't be switching
topics.
Now,
here's the thing. So Cassidius and Goro, CM Punk is back. He showed up on AEW.
So now, he came back to AEW on Friday. And I didn't watch it live. A lot of people were watching it live. I didn't watch it live, but I did watch the YouTube replay. Dude, that might have been the loudest pop I've heard in almost a decade.
Okay.
When he came in, that shit
love,
was
man.
loud.
Well, yeah, dude, he was in Chicago. And
right.
Also,
that shit was loud
means if that's the loudest you've heard, then you didn't.
In about 10 years? Because I don't watch wrestling.
That means you didn't watch Saturday when Brock came back. So
yeah, I didn't. You're right.
So
I did.
There you go. But no,
they actually gave WWE fans a chance to miss him.
Well, exactly.
He has been gone for a while.
Exactly.
Let's be straight.
Why? No, Cena might not be back. Cena's back and then he came back to lose.
He came back to lose, but he also came back basically to kind of hype Suicide Squad, even though it was like 2 weeks late.
Oh,
But still.
Exactly. But no, CM Punk coming back is cool. We'll see what he does. He's going to obviously help pull up some some new talent. So that's a good thing. Bianca Belair did not get screwed. She had a run. Who cares?
But dude, the way Becky just came in, like, done. I'm this
because Becky Lynch is the man.
Dog, man, that was
I've honestly hated the trend. I've honestly hated the trend where whenever somebody comes back, they immediately get a title shot and win. That
I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like that.
Okay, but remember every time Big Show or Taker came back, they was giving out one-arm choke slams. When you come back, you have superpowers.
Yeah, but they didn't win titles right off rip.
Well,
that.
Becky Lynch technically never lost her title, so she's just coming to get a title back.
Wow, whatever.
That's fine, but do a thing where she has to work her way back up to some degree. I mean, shit.
Well, again, blame that on Sasha Banks for whatever reason she wasn't available. So there you go.
Dude, that's not an excuse. They could have did something else.
Diggle is lit.
They've done it before.
Okay.
before you get to that, so yes, CM Punk did give out ice cream bars to everybody in attendance. He paid for them out of pocket. AEW had zero to do with it. He literally paid for ice cream bars
that's
for everybody.
cool.
That's interesting.
So, and the Iguana Man says, I like this show format. This should be the new end of the month thing you guys do. Hey, you know what? Honestly, you know what?
That could be cool.
Exec producer privilege.
All right, well, that's true.
We'll have to think about that. We'll definitely seriously consider that. So now back to the whole Diggle thing. Diggle is lit everywhere in CWDC. Is Green Lantern coming soon? So the backstory on that is Diggle, David Ramsey's Diggle came through all of the Arrowverse shows week after week after week for one time. For some rando reason, a lot of people were thinking this was him teasing his eventual return as Green Lantern. And at the end of it, when he was at Superman and Lois, nothing. He said, "I'm done with that life. I'm over." So I don't know what that means.
Considering the current state of the CW
I don't blame
Arrowverse,
him. Yeah, I don't blame him. I totally don't blame him.
All right, Cassidius.
Q, are you buying that Hasbro $400 Galactus?
Galactus.
That bitch is big, man.
How big is it, really?
Big. I don't know how big.
Bigger than Unicron?
Look at it. I will look at it.
Yes, let me find out, because I might have to do that American Psycho.
Look at that subtle off-white coloring, the tasteful thickness of it. Oh my God! It even has a watermark.
Statue.
32-inch. Yes, 32-inch statue retails $400.
But is it okay? Here's my problem. It's a 32-inch statue, so that's obviously 2.5 feet.
Yeah,
just a little bit over 2.5 feet. Is it skinny? Because that's usually where they're gonna cheat. Because remember that new Metroplex they came out with?
Yeah,
it was skinny as all get out. I'm like,
it doesn't look like it, but they're pumping out saying that it has 300 plus pieces, 70 plus points of articulation.
Wait, hold on, 300 pieces?
That's what it says. It says 20 points of articulation in each hand, LEDs in the head and chest, 3 swappable face plates.
Right. It does have 3. Even his dead one. Even his dead face plate.
Yeah.
Damn it! Now I got to go to HasLab and take a look.
Now, the question: if you get it, where in the hell are you gonna put it?
Oh, there's always a place. There's always. If need be, I'll just get a table for him to stand on. That's what happened with the Hulkbuster. The Hulkbuster was like, "Look, man, this is my spot right here."
So currently, it's being crowdfunded, which ends in 5 days.
Okay, here's my problem with that. This is why I missed out on the Unicron, because I don't like that. Yeah. To me, that's a cop-out. Yeah. You're Hasbro. You have money to make whatever the hell you're going to make.
That is true.
So why do the people need to crowdfund a Galactus or crowdfund a Unicron? That's dumb to me, dude. Okay. I hate when they do that.
I don't know if that's just them trying to see if there's a demand for it or
they don't want to put their
what.
own money.
But I do feel like it's weird to do that. But I guess I'm just trying to figure out if there's a demand for this to put it out.
Damn it, that would be like Microsoft. Hey, you know what? Hey. We're not sure if we want to do Windows 15 or whatever, so we're gonna crowdfund Windows and see if y'all really interested in it.
Ray had a question.
Go ahead.
Dom versus One Punch Man, who wins?
Stop, man.
Wait. Wait. You talking about Fast and Furious?
Yeah.
Dom?
The question is
with
really
or without
easily.
family.
There you go. Family always wins.
There you go. You know what? I think Dom could win that. Here's why. One Punch Man won't take it serious.
Nope.
He'll be sitting there just standing there, and then
Wow.
Dom will hit him with like a Doom punch or something, and then there it is.
And then in the middle of the punch, he'll have some type of revelation. He gets fueled by the power of family,
Yep.
and comes back.
Right. All they gotta do is One Punch Man has gotta like knock Mia over on the way to the fight, and Dom will see Mia get knocked down, and it's over. It's all
basically
over.
basically like a better result of Beerus slapping the shit out of Bulma.
Yep.
And
Vegeta went berserk.
Exactly.
Yo, so Goro says, okay, question for y'all. Will Ultron be able to overpower Optimus Prime, aka take over his body?
Yeah. Because, dude, Quintessa took over him just by looking at his ass.
That's true.
Quintessa got right in his face, was like, "You're my creation." And as he tapped the side of his head, his eyes turned purple. It was on.
Yep. It was
so,
over.
Ultron could definitely do it.
It'll be interesting to see because of the simple fact that
Thomas Dom's cousin.
Obviously, like the the Autobots, Subcoms, whatever, they're like this ancient, robotic light forms or whatever. So like it'll be interesting to see how Ultron could navigate it.
Oh damn, they challenging GQ now. If Hasbro brought back the USS flag, would you buy it?
All right. If it was updated, if it was 8 feet long instead of 7.5, and it was no more than 1,200, I'd buy it. But it would have to be perfect. It can't be no play set that if you look at the back of it, it's all smoke and mirrors. It has to be. Now they don't have to float or nothing. That's just silly.
Yeah, right.
But it needs to be a fully realized
USS
aircraft.
flag.
Yeah, aircraft carrier style design.
So since this would be like a figure, would you need to, how many Sky Strikers would need to come with it to be on there?
No, it don't need to come with nothing except
the carrier itself.
It needs to come with the carrier. It needs to come with the little microphone deal like they had with the original one. It needs to come with a siren like the original one.
Okay.
And it needs to come with my man Keelhaul. Keelhaul was the admiral's name.
Yeah.
So as long as it comes with Keelhaul, and you know what, come with a couple of Sailor Joes just to throw on there too. Why not? Maybe like 10. That's obviously nowhere near what you need to run an aircraft carrier, but 10 is good enough.
Here we go.
And here we go with the.
Here we go.
Your hands
float with magnets.
Yeah, because Vader's lightsaber cut through Wolverine's bones / claws.
It could cut through his bones, but not his claws.
So adamantium does not melt no matter how hot the plasma is.
Once adamantium is cool, it's indestructible.
And
it's supposed to be.
And there are known objects that can basically stand up to a lightsaber in Star Wars universe. So
adamantium
could easily be one of those materials.
Also Beskar.
Yeah, Beskar and Cortosis armor. So
Goro, we talked about that earlier, but real quick, yes, we did see it. Kenshiro was reading it to everybody like it was a bedtime story.
Sure did.
And it's Matrix Erections.
Sure did.
Either Matrix Erections or Matrix Retreaded is what the two allowable titles.
I think that's GQ's way of saying that it's going to take a while for him to acknowledge this as an actual Matrix.
Again, I will see it again. Again, the trailer you're describing, obviously, like you said, was I guess shown to the people.
Yeah.
Or I'm sorry, the Hollywood Reporter.
Yeah.
Once I see it, I guarantee you that's what I'm going to feel like, just based on what you're describing.
Dude,
it's like, dude,
yes, it's a retread of the original Matrix. Like, come on, give me something new here.
But we'll be all right. It's cool.
It's a trope. It's always the same trope. Whenever they leave something alone for like 20, almost 20 years now. So it's.
So we're gonna find out what's new about it because there's obviously something in the Matrix. If the Matrix keeps resetting itself, there's no telling that it didn't. Takes Neil's essence, sticks him back in as Thomas Anderson, and
just kind of repeats the events more. Here's what I thought would have been really interesting with the Matrix. And again, they could still potentially do it in this new one, but I would have loved to have Neo to have gone back and found the code for the other ones that came before him, and then had them come as some big major knockdown drag out fight with like against some awesome force against them or something. That would have been kind of neat.
Could be this one.
Well,
more than likely not. Like I don't know if it remains to be seen. But then again, some of the writers at Warner Brothers haven't exactly had that great.
I love this guy, Goro. He's super committed. I got to give him. You know what? Nah. I want to see him come back next week.
That's awesome, though.
I want to see.
We appreciate the passion.
We do appreciate it.
We do, man.
Passion and
overflowing with words. I love it. That's great.
Hand of Omega said he liked the murder mystery aspect of the most recent What If episode, and
What if zombies are coming? Yes, absolutely. He says seeing Morpheus as a child rescued by the previous one would be cool. Some believe the Merovingian, or however you spell it, is the original chosen one. I haven't heard that one.
That's an interesting one.
Finally got the question of all questions.
All I know is my man had a banging wife. So
he did.
So
his Persephone was
man, whatever, dude.
That was my first time ever seeing Monica Bellucci too.
What?
Yes.
Seriously?
Yes, that was my first time ever seeing.
So you've never seen Dracula? With Gary Oldman?
Oh, that was her.
She was in there.
Yeah.
Who was that?
She was naked in that. She was the one that
No, I didn't realize
she was one of
her.
Dracula's wives.
No, I didn't realize that was her.
Wow.
Seriously, no, I didn't realize that was her.
Now.
Okay. Yeah, no, but
that actually makes sense now.
You see her in that white dress.
My thing is this. She was the oldest Bond girl ever.
And she was hot as hell.
And she was still fine as all get out.
I'm like, this my God, she was hot as hell.
Hey, there's this movie. I don't know the name of it, but I saw like a breakdown of it on YouTube. she plays like it's one of those like everybody's talking about her. You know, she's the
it girl.
No. It's kind of like she's like the gossip of this whole like village or whatever. And her husband goes off to war, and everybody thinks she's sleeping around. And this one kid has like a crush on her. I'm gonna find that movie because it was actually the little breakdown they did of the movie was really interesting. But back to the people.
Girl says the Merovingian may have made a deal to get power to live on through each reset.
Well,
that's
could be.
Nice theory. I like that run. I like that one.
I mean, they are like rogue programs that kind of really live outside the rules of the Matrix. They basically like little small, like, I guess you could assume that they're kind of like small viruses in a way. So, makes sense.
Cassidius asking the question of all questions: what is stronger, the Schwartz or the Force?
The Schwartz or the Force?
Arguably, my money's on the Schwartz, but
let's see. Let's go off.
Characters always win. I mean, Vegeta said so.
Yeah, that's true.
That's exactly why
let's
RLA go off was whooping on Goku.
Let's go off of shown feats. The Schwartz was able to lift a statue.
Talk about feet.
Well, we could talk about feet as well, but no. The Schwartz was shown to be able to turn off the switch for Mega Maid, going from suck to blow. The Schwartz is able to lift a statue.
Mm-hmm.
The Schwartz can get twisted when making a lightsaber.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it. Starkiller pulled a Star Destroyer out of orbit, so
sure did.
I think he beats all of that.
I mean, hell.
But he's not canon, so.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he is.
When?
Okay.
When did they make him canon again?
Okay.
And I'm just asking because anything outside.
Even beyond that.
Darth Vader lifted. What the heck was that fell on him? And he lifted it like whatever, in Rebels.
AT-AT.
Yeah, he was just like whatever.
Yeah. Oh, and let's not forget Palpatine did kind of, have Anakin.
That was ridiculous. You're talking about the lightning storm of all lightning storms?
The lightning storm of all lightning storms.
Like,
he literally created Anakin from nothing but midichlorians.
No, that was his master that did that.
Was that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Plagueis. Remember Darth
Plagueis
the why he could manipulate the midichlorians to create life.
Yeah.
It's such a
that Force Storm was ridiculous though.
That was I was sitting in the theater kind of like, okay, this is getting ridiculous.
And he was doing that shit casual too, man.
Yeah, he was just sitting down like I'm like, dude.
Like, goddamn.
Come on, man. But whatever.
Right? Wolverine Solid S, check out the Radical 187 Thanksgiving Day, my first full-length film. Okay.
That's gonna be cool.
Okay.
See,
Girl 187 was talking about Vegeta's ultra ego. Hey, we were talking about that last week, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Digimon?
Digimon's near its end. I didn't know Digimon was still going.
Yeah,
bro.
okay.
Digimon series has been going on. Like there's been a series of movies.
Wow.
That Digimon has been in.
Okay. Well, I mean,
yeah, we're just about over. Let me finish up a couple things. Marcus A64. I need the DBS return announcements to drop since Digimon is near the end. There's a new Dragon Ball Super movie getting ready to happen. I think that's next year. And then King Takeem says, fortunately, is still not canon. All right,
whatever.
That goes for me. All right, cameras up, everybody. We're getting ready to end the show, so we want to thank you. This has been a hell of a time. It's been a lot of laughs, a lot of fun. Thank you.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have been possible without all of you guys out there in the chat. So thank you very much for helping us put on a great show and entertain you for about an hour and some change. Next week, make sure you come back 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 Central for our next episode where we're going to be talking about bad comic book movies, because we were just talking about Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance just by happenstance, and we said, you know what?
Oh, that should be fun.
We about to light up. We about to light them all up.
Yeah, man.
All of
them. Tank Girl, Elektra.
Tank Girl was actually okay, man.
Elektra,
you leave Tank Girl alone.
Yeah.
Catwoman.
You leave Jack Burton alone.
Exactly. So make sure you come back for that one. And GQ's got a message for our patrons.
Pulling double duty, but
He
that's
is
all
pulling
right. That's
double
all right. I'm good at it, So if you all like to, support a Culture Junkie, be awesome, like our very cool Culture Junkie level patrons, DeMarcus Smith, Fab Nerd Life, the Net, and our executive producer for this month, the Iguana Man. Go on over to patreon.com/Culture Junkies. There's some tiers to choose from. For as little as $1 a month, you can support a Culture Junkie if you want to get a shout out or be awesome in a producer level. Obviously, those are higher tiers. But go over there. We appreciate all the likes, love, shares, and all the love, especially Goro. The energy was awesome, man. So, yeah, come on back. You're welcome.
Yes.
Every single time we broadcast, of course. But if you would like to get some awesome merchandise and gear, I'm going to turn it over to my esteemed colleague, who, once he gets off his phone, has got a message for y'all. There we go.
Welcome.
Buy some
T-shirt.
Okay.
Culture Junkies. .net/merch.
So he's just
that was a very meta message from the great Dadakuji.
He's just making sure y'all understand it. But I'm gonna give him a little bit of background to go with it. Just to get y'all in the mood to, because we're trying to indoctrinate y'all.
Indeed.
That'd be kind of cool if you guys did.
Yeah, that would be
share
awesome.
it with your friends. I mean, I'm glad that you guys love our show, but spread it out. I mean, spread it out like those girls on OnlyFans. Let everybody else know.
Maybe not spread it exactly like that. You never know what you might get when you be spreading it wide like that.
Let others know about us, man. Bring them in. Say, hey, guys.
Think that one a little bit.
Hey, other
Steve got his shirt today. Awesome.
Hey,
awesome.
Steve, we need some pictures, my friend.
Appreciate it. Send some pics out. Also, Hand called
Hand
you
is
out.
right.
He said he liked it. That dude in G.I. Joe, the Cobra, the Cobra
messages.
Vipers that would have the message go across.
Vipers that would have the message going around their
hilarious.
eyeglasses. You remember those?
No, they've suspended that, Cosidius. They're not doing it anymore.
Yes, they have reversed course. They actually saw the light. They realized that it was probably
They
bad
realized that
form.
millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars was on the line, and that was the dumbest possible thing. It's like,
Ever.
Like
their business was going to dry up overnight.
They're about to double down now.
Interesting use of words. Dry up.
Dry up. Oh, wow. Wow. That was that
I
was
mean,
totally
I guess
not
they
intended,
found
but I'm
some
just
good
saying.
investors. I guess I don't know.
Yeah.
Who the hell knows?
Well,
Yeah, indeed. So
appreciate everybody coming through. That was awesome.
we sure do. That was a whole lot of fun. And as the Iguana Man, our current executive producer with Mutant Paintball, who is sponsoring the show for this month, probably going to re-up next month. He wants us to maybe do this once a month. We'll have to strongly consider it because I think it was. I think this was a good format.
Fun,
Yeah, I think it was a good format.
Giving the people the power.
And allows us to kind of just relax and just kind of like chill with people. So yeah, that'd be pretty good.
I got something to say about everything.
I love that. Yeah. So make sure you come back next week for my good friends, the Great Dadakuji, to the right. In front of me is GQ. And to the remote is King Amaraka and Fallen Marvel. We'll see you guys next week. You have a great one. Peace out.
All right. Good one. Have a good one, everyone.
Rubber baby buggy
Peace
bumpers.
out.
Rubber baby buggy bumpers.
Say it.
I do need to know some feedback about how Force Unleashed is no longer is back canon.
Make my day. One of your worst nightmares.
When did that happen?
Listen to this one. Rubber baby buggy bumpers.
Well, I don't know. we'll have to do some research on that. That might be a made up thing. Somebody might just be pulling your leg.
That's something, because from when Disney came in and did the thing, they pretty much said anything outside of.
Oh, I know, but then they brought it back as Legends.
Wow.
Right, which is stuff that they could technically pull from if they wanted to.
So that's canon.
But
wow, this dude Iguana is like, I'll be the executive as long as the
Fiction
tears there.
Horizons. As far as the current canon status of the games is concerned, The Force Unleashed is as of Disney's acquisition, not part